Hi guys, welcome back to Mom Tech. Once again, it's sunshine time of the year and I'm fully ready to embrace its warmth. It's summertime weekend, so I have a long list of to-do codes in this weekend. I'm starting with changing of my shades to the one that I think will match the vibe of the time. During summers, light colors give calm and soothing effect to the eyes and the mind. So yeah, it's better to opt for light colors to beat the heat. Cotton bed sheets are definitely the best choice for the summers due to its comfort, softness, breathability of the fabric and the moisture absorbing capacity. Starting the course lace with making the bed and changing the bed sheets will give me a nice arranged cozy bedroom, and whenever I will walk through the room it will provide that calmness and peaceful effect on my mind that I'll require to continue for the other course during the day. It's summertime weekend and what's better than making some mouth-melting kulfis. Me and my 6-year-old, we both love having kulfi to beat the summer heat. So, I'm quickly sharing a recipe that requires only few basic ingredients and your kulfi will taste amazing. I'm starting by boiling 1 liter full fat milk, and to that I'm adding half cup of milk powder. To ensure that the milk powder doesn't form any lumps, take 1 or 2 spoons of the milk in a bowl and then add the milk powder mixture back to the milk and mix everything well. Keep stirring the milk and scratching the sides of the pan and remove the deposits till it reduces to the half. Once it's done, to that add some cardamom powder. I'm also using some dry fruit nut mixture and some desiccated coconut as I'm making this for my kid. You can add nuts according to your likings. And once it's almost done, add sugar in the end. While my kulfi mixture is getting cooled down, I am setting some coffee cubes. During summers, cold coffee is staple, and these coffee cubes helps me to make my instant cold coffee. My kulfi mixture is almost cooled down and it's ready to be filled in the molds. As a mother, I am pretty much relieved that I am not giving him those market-based ice creams on a daily basis. Whenever and wherever possible, I like to do these kind of small things just to make him feel good and be a little more healthy. Evenings in summers definitely look like these. I like to water the plants indoors and outdoor too. Giving water to plants just makes me feel so calm and reduce my stress level from the day. It makes me feel very close to the nature. and watering everything that I have planted gives me immense joy. For the evening, I am making a quick protein-rich sandwich. The best part about this sandwich is that it just takes 15 minutes and is rich in protein. I am using 50 grams of paneer, to which I have added 3 to 4 garlic cloves and 15 to 20 soaked cashews and a pinch of Kashmiri chili powder. You can also add soaked Kashmiri chilies, but I am making it for my kid, so I am just using Kashmiri chili powder, and add a little milk and blend everything well. Once it is done, add little cheese and blend it too. Take it out, add some salt, oregano, basil and give it a quick mix, and it is ready to be used as a spread or as a dip. For the sandwich, I am using a little tomato and green capsicum and some finely chopped coriander leaves. Mix everything well with the prepared dip and just spread it to a toast bread and enjoy your sandwich. I'm constantly trying out various ways to have more healthy and protein-rich food. As also for growing kids, it is a necessity. Moreover, you can also enjoy this sandwich without any additional chutney or sauce. And if required, you can use the additional sauce as a dip and enjoy it with your sandwich. Store the additional dip in the refrigerator for next 2-3 days and use it as a dip and various wraps, rolls and sandwiches. It's day 2 and now it's the time to finally check out and taste our kulfi. Moments like these are just pure joy that can instantly make you feel good. I love seeing this excitement and happiness on Chiku's face while waiting eagerly for his turn. Catching up with my coats, I am quickly making a cleaning solution for the table and stuff around the house. Just add 1 glass of water to that, 1 teaspoon of baking soda and few drops of liquid soap, and mix everything thoroughly, and it's ready to do its job. Dining table is definitely one place that can accumulate a lot of random stuff over it, as it seems to be an easy place to put stuff. After vacations, I'm home and not changed the tabletop, so I'm quickly doing this job. These quick DIY cleaners are easy to make in no time and are also budget friendly and are efficient too. Do give it a try and let me know in the comment section if it worked for you or not. Clean and neatly arranged and organized dining table just add an extra touch of elegance to the home. So I tried to keep it simple and minimalist as far as possible. While doing chores around the home for all day round, I frequently tend to forget about sipping on water. So having it right on the table in front of the eyes just keeps reminding me to have some more. Do you also face the same issue and what you do to overcome these? Share with me in comment section. Weekends are the time when life is calm and no hustling around. Just perfect time to look down things at home. Today I have decided to deep clean my wooden spatulas. Wooden spoons tend to absorb oil with time, so it is important to sanitize them in order to keep them safe and free from any bacterial growth. To remove any buildup from the spoons, I am going to keep them in boiling water for 15 to 20 minutes. To the water I have added little bit of lemon juice, teaspoon of baking soda and few drops of liquid dishwashing. Just mix everything well and let the spoon sit in the water for next 15 to 20 minutes. While my spoons are sitting in water, I'm going to clean my brass vessel. I'll be cleansing it with the help of little baking soda, salt and a lemon. Just mix all the things and rub it over the vessel. After rubbing, let it sit for 5 to 10 minutes and then rinse with dishwashing liquid. It will glow up instantly without any much needed effort. Doing little DIYs around the house definitely helps it to keep it shining. After 20 minutes, all the accumulated oil is there in water and now I'll just wash them under running water and let them dry in sunlight. This will make the spatulas free from any moisture. Today for the lunch, I am quickly making some sattu stuffed chapati. For chapati, I always use multiple flours to make them rich in nutrients and fiber. And to add a little protein is not bad. I am adding this sattu mixture to my chapatis. For this, I am using 1/4 cup of sattu flour to which I have added some green chilies, coriander leaves, salt, little oil and little bit of red chili powder and mix everything well. After mixing, knead the dough with a little warm water and make round balls out of it. It is always better to add different stuffing to the regular chapati to make them more nutritious and wholesome meal. These sattu stuffed chapati are ready in no time and is a great way to add protein to your diet and also keeps you cool during the summers as it is naturally cooling agent. By the evening, these spatulas are completely dry and are ready to be used again. So guys, this was my summer weekend routine and some home codes that I do. Follow for more and I'll catch you next week. Montek signing off.